Aston Kutcher and Mila Kunis reveal that they will donate their $275 million fortune to charity and not leave anything to their children. They say they don't want their children to become spoiled or entitled and want them to be motivated to work hard. And when what was y'all first thoughts when y'all saw that?
It sounds like bad parenting.
It does.
Okay.
I mean,
this is neglectful. They should call CPS on these motherfuckers.
I get what they're doing. I understand what they're doing though, because so many like kids ruin the fucking dynasty, like especially when you grow up a certain way. But I think I don't know what their kids are like, but you gotta gauge it from early on. You know what I'm saying?
They're also getting paid from this. Like it's money to be made. Like you don't just donate money and not get nothing. Like you get something from donating money.
Talking about they talking about when they die.
Yeah.
But they're giving their kids a foundation.
Oh, yeah. Like, their entire life is a foundation.
Right. Their life is good.
True.
They're going to have more money than they've ever had, I think.
Right.
True.
Like, if Bill Gates donates.
Even if they finally die, but they still got $5 million in their bank account, how much are they really missing out on kind of thing?
Nigga, their whole life is in this.
Yeah. So they literally don't
they're
know
going to have way more than $5 million, nigga.
See, so what I'm thinking is, when I saw that, I think, do y'all leave room that some people don't like their kids?
There's room for that.
I leave a lot of room for that because I think
my mom don't like me.
I think it's more than I think that's the politically correct thing to say. We don't want them to be spoiled and entitled. That's all parenting.
Yeah.
I can be 200 million deep and always make you feel like you have to work for money.
That's what I'm saying. It's parenting. Yeah, you got to do that.
I think it comes down to they don't like their kids.
They don't give a fuck about them.
I don't think they like their kids. Like I think you can love somebody. You can love your children unconditionally.
But not like them. Yeah.
I might not like you though.
Like they just be looking at the playground like we should have never gave these niggas money.
Bro, I had a lady talk to me about that shit one time. Like talk about how bad her son was, and she was like, "I love him, but I just had to let him go.
I just don't like him.
I don't like him.
Yeah, it's like I think that's what I think when rich people do that, it's not that it's nothing to do with spoiledness. It's we don't like these niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love them. I don't know at this point if I would give my life for them, but I just don't like them.
My mom doesn't like me.
You don't think so?
Nah, I know. She loves me, and it's not like she's like, yo, fuck this nigga.
The love will always be there. Yeah,
when
for
I'm
sure.
truly being myself, I'm pissing her off.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
when I'm truly being me, it's pissing her off. But at the same time, I'm a favorite on the technicality. Because my sister pisses her off worse, and the baby's the baby.
Yeah,
I get that shit just on the fucking hell yeah.
That is true.
Honorable mentions.
Yeah, because in terms of ranking, I think it's like that with like parents always have a favorite. Parents always have a favorite. You know, they have a favorite together. They have a favorite separately.
Yep.
So it's like, yeah, and we all know as the kids who's ranked higher than their parents, and it shifts too.
Yeah, it does.
Like it might be a year or two when your parents, you're like, these niggas don't like me,
Facts.
and they love my sister, and then the other 2 years it's switched.
It's switched.
Well, they hate her right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like, because can you look up how old their kids are? I wonder how old they are.
They're not even old enough to like.
They probably don't even know what's going on.
They're not old enough to be hated. That's
why they might be. Okay, so let me see that.
You're never too young to be hated.
It's another
you're never
angle.
too young to be hated, bro.
It's another angle about this. Like they're getting paid somehow.
Oh shit! Hold on. 8 and 6.
8 and 6, like bro.
That's pretty savage.
Wait, don't they? They don't believe in. One of them
That's
doesn't
early
believe
on.
in showering, right?
Hold on. So they know from now they don't want to leave him nothing. That's crazy.
That's kind of crazy.
That's early.
It hasn't even been 10 years.
How does it work
early.
when you
that's
start
crazy.
a foundation? Like,
we talking about like a nonprofit?
Yeah,
like
that's
We
what
start with tomorrow.
Yeah.
nigga?
But I don't think that's what they're doing. They're
That shit a
donating
mere
to. I don't think they're doing that.
$50 probably.
but they're doing something like on a bigger scale.
Yeah, they do. Because I didn't even realize.
They have to be
What
getting.
the fuck does Mila Kunis do? How does she get all this money?
Bro, she
was an
does
actor, bro.
commercials and like
She's
That
active.
70s show.
Olay
she was an
campaigns.
actress, bro.
That's right.
She probably getting reruns.
She did
Nigga.
mad
That bitch
movies
be in
and
Olay
shit.
campaigns.
I really sucked on how much money like they have together. I didn't realize it was that deep. You know what I'm saying? Did they both come in 100 million deep kind of thing?
I don't know about all that.
Ashton Kutcher,
Ashton Kutcher. I slept on how much Ashton Kutcher was really getting too.
because just like these
He was
niggas be big in
revolutionary.
real estate. Like they have,
Yeah.
they're smart with money.
The nigga plays Steve Jobs.
Yeah. 8 and 6. That's crazy. You haven't even had your kids 10 years. They
Wait,
might not
he
like them
played
now,
Steve
though.
Jobs.
He plays Steve Jobs.
Yeah, in the movie. Yeah, he did. But he was real revolutionary with Punk too. Like
Nigga, what movie?
not
did he play
revolutionary,
Steve
but
Jobs?
The Steve Jobs movie.
the Steve Jobs movie. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but I wouldn't be
It's probably
surprised.
called Jobs. I think that's
Nigga,
what it's
I think it is called
Nigga,
Jobs,
that
yeah.
was Magneto. That was the nigga from Magneto.
No, it wasn't.
That wasn't Ashton Kutcher
What are you talking about?
from the Steve.
For the Steve Jobs movie?
It might be like on some like they played.
Wait,
the young
Steve
nigga,
Jobs?
the old one.
Wait, Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs, bro. Ashton Kutcher was Steve Jobs.
Yeah, it's Aston Kutcher.
Unless I just saw him wear a
2013.
turtleneck one time.
It's called Jobs. Yeah, no, you're right. Look.
Yeah, that's
Jobs.
Ashton Kutcher.
That was Ashton
They
Kutcher.
dropped 2 Steve Jobs movies.
Yeah,
It's on Netflix.
it was a
right now,
phenomenal
too.
story apparently.
Man, this shit got a 6 out of 10 on IMDb.
That
28%
shit probably
Rotten
ass.
Tomatoes.
Damn.
I don't know which is. I always forget what rating is the one we're supposed to be paying attention to.
Bro,
Is it Rotten Tomatoes?
I
or-
think Rotten Tomatoes is the one.
I think they're all kind of fishy.
IMDb is 6 out of
IMDb.
10. Rotten
still
Tomatoes is
writing them
28%.
Journalists, freelance journalists.
The Jaws movie, the Ashton Kutcher Jaws movie. It's on Netflix right now, but it's got a 6 out of 10 and then 28% on Jaws.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty low, it seems like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
This- but
I
you know,
do- I
and they
do
hate
leave-
their kids,
I
and
do
that's why
leave-
they're not doing this. But like you said earlier, if you got a stupid dog, you're a stupid owner.
Yeah, like I mean, kids are different because it's like they're people.
Yeah.
People are a lot more.
And are
random.
they?
Complex.
Did she pass? Like these are her biological. These are their biological
I'm pretty
kids.
sure.
They're not adopted, right?
Pretty sure he fucked up.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
they're biological.
Because that
children.
matters too. Hold up. Nope. They have 2 different last names.
Port Ward and Isabel.
Dimitri Port.
And none of them are their last names.
And none of exactly.
What? These aren't their children.
This is out of spite. I knew it. Here we go. We're getting to it now. If these are both from previous situations, that's another reason why they're not trying to transfer it.
Bro, a
over.
lot of these couples be fake and they be having
Because
fake
look,
kids.
because look, because if they both came in with children, which would seem weird because I feel like they've been together longer than 8 years,
Bro,
right?
like 11.
Bro, they've been
Yeah.
together since they was on the show, right?
Why the fuck?
That's
have
where they
different-
met. That's
why
where
the hell
they
do
started
have different
fucking.
last names. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know
And
what's
she
going
was
on.
underage when it happened.
What the hell?
Mila Kunis was underage when it happened. And they was recording that shit. He was kissing her on TV.
It's 4 different last names in one
groomed
household.
her.
That fortune was never going to go to one person.
That's what I'm saying. They had to do
How do you
something
even
with it.
That's why they had to give it away. They were like, this thing is so.
It's
broken
better than
up.
putting your money in a bank. Like put that shit in a.
Gave birth to a girl.
The baby was born Tuesday.
Maybe white people do that. They give their children different last names.
That's
Bro,
crazy.
they're famous. We talked about this on our shit.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
they might be.
You
too-
can't have a normal name and you're famous. It's not gonna work. You're gonna go to the country
But
club
you're
and they're gonna look
married.
at you weird.
You're both married, and y'all don't. There's no joint last name or hyphenation. And then your kids. Where do these last names come from? You know what I'm saying? Like where the
This might be the middle names. I don't know.
maybe I don't
but
know. But
why would
Wait,
they do that?
why-
well,
Wyatt-
whose name would they take? It would be hyphenated at minimum, right?
The daughter's
Wyatt
name
Isabel
is Wyatt.
isn't a real name.
Wyatt Isabel.
Wyatt Isabel?
That's a
Yeah, it's probably
goofy ass
Wyatt.
name.
Yeah, what?
Why is a girl named Wyatt?
Dimitri Portwood.
Trying to kill that shit if it comes close.
Nigga,
These
next
kids
time
don't
that bitch
deserve
come
money.
around, it's over.
These kids don't deserve money.
Nah.
That's different. I don't know.
I
They
don't
got
know,
some
man.
shit going on. I don't know.
And you would think if they're not gonna give them,
just the fact that there's 4 last names in one household is alarming.
and you would think, all right, if they're not gonna give them the fortune, at least give them like the name so they could benefit on their
Right.
own merit.
Say at least the fame.
Like, all right, my last name Kutcher.
Like
I
literally,
could get a little something with that.
that job application name is gonna go right to the regular folder.
yeah.
Like
Shit, nigga, that bank account, that checking number was gonna go right to the goddamn. Yeah, I don't know.
I no questions about that.
I doubt. I
Yeah.
doubt these kids came out her pussy.
Wyatt Isabel Kutcher. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, so it is the middle. That was the middle name.
Okay.
Wyatt is still a super
Yeah,
name,
yeah,
but
yeah.
We
I'll
just
get
talked about 10 minutes.
And then the other one
Yeah.
right here. Yeah.
Okay.
Kutcher, all right.
Kutcher,
Well,
all
we
right.
take all that shit back.
shout to Ashton
We'll take
Kutcher.
it
Yeah. Apologies to
Well, no,
Dimitri
that's even
and
crazier.
Wyatt.
So those are your children, and 6 and 8, you don't want to give them the bread
You
already.
don't want to give them bread.
You might not like him, honestly, bro. I mean,
Bro.
I'm leaving room for that. And I know you're not allowed to say that as a parent. So saying I don't want them to become spoiled
It's
or
benefits.
entitled.
I actually don't believe this now.
Bro,
They're gonna give
Were
it
they
away.
being interviewed about how they parent their children? Like, why
I
is
don't
this
know.
something that came up?
I know what you mean. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, or
know
did somebody
personally.
just come up to them? So since you've
I feel like
accumulated
this is what-
275 million, what do you plan on doing when you die?
You have to have
This
a
is like
reason.
virtue signaling.
You know what I'm saying? Like
This is virtue signaling
Facts,
for the rich and
facts.
powerful.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
we're so rich and powerful, I'm not gonna give it away to my kids because I really care about other people.
True.
Yeah.
This is trickle down
true.
economics.
That is-
this shit
yeah,
is
they
this
are.
is just for likes and
It's all
retweets.
fake. Yeah,
They're
that's
getting money
facts,
from
that's
this.
facts. They're getting clicks,
got us, man. They
notoriety.
got us.
Got us to talk about them.
If you grew up rich as fuck, do you need of course you need money to live, but how much more money do you need?
More. If I'm making,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom now.
Nah,
if I'm making like, even like on the low, but damn, I saw something pop,
I heard something
hit this
pop,
floor and pop right back up.
yeah.
But even if I'm making like 12 bands a month, that's not enough.
What's
Even
that,
if it is a month.
120,000 a year?
Yeah, 12 bands a month isn't that crazy
Nah,
though.
my math is completely off.
Nah, that's not too. I mean, it's like 144.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's crazy,
that's not that crazy.
bro. You're average, but being average with 100, in North Carolina.
Yeah, but
If you were in New
140.
York,
Don't get me
you
wrong, that's good money, but that's not crazy money. Like you can blow through that fast. 144 a year. When you think about taxes, if you talking about gross or net, net and net is different. If it's gross, you talk about taxes. You talk about your regular living expenses.
We
you
talking
got
about
more, you
take
got
home.
lots of shit.
You took home
Yeah.
144,000. You shopping at Wegmans.
So if you
You
took
probably
home
got a
100 if you
Mercedes.
take home 144, you're living great.
You got a nice
Yeah,
Lexus.
you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. You good.
Especially
you
in
good.
this
nice
economy,
Lexus.
like 144,000. You suburban. You got a nice cul-de-sac.
You're saying that's my take home after all my expenses? Oh, that's great money.
And how much would you get taxed even if you do make 140?
Oh, crazy
I don't
amounts.
think. But isn't there a new law to where
Bro,
it's
like, I mean, unless you're using the proper, like, I'm not a tax expert, but unless you
Right.
have like those kind of skills already,
Yeah.
you're 70% of that, 30% of that's already gone. Like 30% of that's out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's not even yours. Now you got to factor in your mortgage. You got to factor in, you know what I'm saying? If you got one of those, you got to factor in like your car. You got to factor in just regular eating
Your
expenses,
bitch.
all that shit, your bitch, anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that can go
Yeah.
down really quickly. But if you're saying I got 144 after all of that shit, oh nigga, we up. Let's go. Let's go.
we
crazy.
popping shit.
But no, there is a certain thing, I believe. There is a thing to having like, even I think naturally as humans, we just always want more
Bro, it's just a thing. Like,
Yeah.
We want the newest and the best thing.
every time.
Yeah. That's why socialism isn't going to work. You mean to tell me I'm drinking the same milk as this nigga?
Like, nah,
People
I
aren't
did-
going to like that.
Facts. I did more than this nigga. I'm not drinking this
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. It's
I
the same-
put in more work. I earn more. I deserve more.
That's the same reason I went to doing commission jobs. I was working at fucking Panera Bread, looking around, and niggas doing half the work I'm doing, getting paid the same thing, if not 50 cents more. I said, fuck that.
So you can't do hourly rates, nigga.
Yeah.
It's too, this motherfucker.
I'm about to hit this. I'm about to hit this nigga with some knowledge.
Yeah. Smack that nigga with some
Swear
word.
to God, nigga.
Yeah.
He better not come back out.
That shit is actually crazy.
The fuck?
Yeah, nah.
Door being open.
But I could see you not wanting to give your kids a lot of money because then they're just gonna be pieces of shit. Like they're never gonna really work for nothing because they don't have to.
That's why he was saying earlier, I agree, it's like the parenting. Like, you gotta get them right, because even that, I think about Romeo. Romeo don't seem like, I ain't gonna say he seemed like a piece of shit, but he don't seem like he really go as hard as P did. You know what
I
I'm saying?
think Romeo's in the same position as Dimitri and White.
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't think.
I think Master P is donating all his shit to Louisiana, nigga. Romeo was still doing the ICDC commercials.
But I don't think.
He never had to.
You know what it might be? When you get to statures like this, it's hard for you to be involved in the parenting unless you have,
Or
you know what I'm saying?
or Master P didn't teach him shit.
Well,
The
that's what-
nigga, he was like,
Yeah.
like on our level,
That's
of
what I'm
course,
talking
Master
about.
P is like, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a level to where it's like a lot of people are looking down at Master P like you made some money, but like it's different levels of making money.
Yeah. That's
like
true.
you can make it's like anything. Like you might be good enough to do a basketball move, but you might not be good enough to teach me how to do a basketball move.
Right.
Two completely different things.
I mean, I could, but I know what you mean.
But and
yeah.
the mindset, it's a lot of variables.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But I was just speaking on Romeo and Master P because I don't think that I don't feel like he gave that nigga any valuable information.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about, like, that's why I kind of brought it up to talk about the parenting type of shit. Like, if you parent differently, I'm thinking, I don't know, that shit obviously don't mean everything in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because me and my sister were parented by the same two parents, and we completely different. You know what I'm saying?
But it's only so much reality that they could distort for you. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like realistically, if you've never wanted for nothing, how do you teach somebody to want for something?
But that's what I'm saying. You
To
you
need
don't
something.
show them. You don't show them. You got. I think from early on, you can't show them that they don't want for nothing. I think early on, you gotta show them that you gotta give them a way to want for something.
If you don't get it in early,
Yeah.
it's gonna bite you in the ass later.
Yeah,
nigga.
if I'm rich, automatically this is not a participation trophy household. Nigga, you working for everything from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Speaking of participation, did you know 3 Republican senators, they signed a bill to kill participation trophies in North Carolina? How y'all feel
Oh,
about
really?
this shit? Was y'all
I'm on board.
like, this is a real thing?
I'm on board.
You see, okay, I fucks with that.
You know what I mean?
At the same time, though, if